Creating money is not difficult. You can definitely create, is what we understood through this whole conversation. And it's not always that you want to create money, create things, but then you also want to create money or create abundance. Probably that's a better term to use, right?
Yes.
Create abundance. So, can you talk about the clearing loops?
Yes, sure. So we spoke about beliefs, right? We were talking about beliefs and how our beliefs create our reality. Yeah. So the clearing loops are based on modality called access consciousness, and it uses the tool of questions and the clearing statement to clear the beliefs that are blocking you to create the abundance, wealth, and prosperity that you desire. So the clearings, the questions, so it's a set of questions which access your subconscious mind and releases the belief system or releases the blocks that are not working for you. It may sound gibberish, but they're designed in such a way that they surpass the logical mind and enter your subconscious mind. Okay. And they just work.
Okay.
I usually play clearing loops in during night or even during the daytime in my background, and I let it just play, and it opens up something for me, for sure. And especially on the days when I'm feeling a little down or feeling a little blocked or limited, I would
Mm,
play these recordings,
mm,
clearing loops, and it just opens the energy for me. Okay. So they work on energy level, they work on your subconscious mind, and they create more consciousness in your space. So when you let go of the unconsciousness, the belief that you've acquired from others, which is what the unconsciousness is, you become more conscious, you become more lighter. And it
mm,
just happens automatically, magically, you start feeling a little more as if you have more space, you have more energy, you have you're more positive in life in general. Okay,
mm,
that's how
mm,
clearing loop works. You can actually play this in loop and just
mm,
listen to it throughout the day. You can just play it in loop for 30 times for 30
mm.
days. For it to actually work for you and actually see the shift, you should actually listen to it for next 30 days. Like if you start today, you should be able to do it for 30 days, consecutive days without any
Mm.
break. To bring any shift, to break any pattern, money related pattern, do that and you'll see the magic.
Okay.
Okay, so
So just, to people who have absolutely no idea, I'm gonna say, these questions will work on your subconscious mind and try to get rid of the patterns that you have created, blocks that you have created, resistance that you have created towards making money. Probably it's also the judgments that you have towards yourself or towards your belief system, that it will clear. So, just listening to once may not happen, but then repeatedly keep listening to it. It will work. You will definitely get rid of all your all the judgments and thoughts that you have in you that you don't even know you do will be cleared so that you start creating what you want to create or you start creating money that you want to create. So yes, Manisha, also do mention, uh, is it does it have to be heard loud through the 30 days or through 41 days? How do you think people should listen to this, use this clearing loops?
so you can listen to this if you're new to this. Okay, let's begin from there. If you're new to
Yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah.
then listen to it consciously few times at least. Sit with it, listen to it, and see what is changing and shifting in your space on conscious level. Okay. It, like Jayanti said, it may sound gibberish and you may not be able to understand everything because it is designed to work on the subconscious mind. But just sit with it. And with every question, try saying yes. At the end of the question, just try saying yes. Okay.
Okay.
And when you say yes, you'll feel the shift in your body, in your space. If you're not feeling it initially, just give it a few more tries. Okay. So I would suggest at least for the first week, sit with it, listen to it, play with it. Okay. Listen to it at least once, fully, at least the whole set. Listen to it once, and then let it play in the background on low volume.
Okay.
You can also put it on mute. It just works on energy level and it's still working.
Mm,
Okay. It still creates some shift in your life.
mm.
But if you feel that you're still stuck and it is not working, I do advise this to some people on whom it's not working. Like some clearings are not working. They don't feel any shift. So I just advise them to sit with it
Mm.
and listen to it consciously at least once a day, and then let it play in the background on mute
Okay.
or low volume. Okay. And if you could do this for 30 days, 40 days, or 90 days, every day at least listen to it once consciously and then let it play in the background. It can bring a lot of shift and nothing like it. But let's say you're not able to listen to it and you have to play it on mute or on a low volume, that also works. It's better than not playing it at all.
Okay.
Okay. So it will
Okay.
still work.
Mhm. Okay.
But yeah, so you can try this, you can put it on mute, you can see if it is working for you, not working for you. Experiment with it, play with it,
Mm.
and have fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you say shift, notice that there's going to be shift in you.
Hmm.
Do you mean anything from the physically you feel lighter, or there is something the way you see things would change?
Yeah.
What do you mean by shift?
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you for asking. Shift, some people feel it in their body.
Hmm.
Certain changes, as if something is released and something is oozing out. Something changes. Okay. So all of a sudden you feel as if you have more space, or you feel, you know, finally you are back in your body. So you feel less space. Okay. So you feel grounded. So you may feel these things with clearance. Okay. And a lot of people feel as if something is oozing out of their head. It's all release. Okay. And some people don't feel anything
Hmm.
because maybe they are not physically so sensitive, but they start feeling shift in their reality. Let's say, for example, this usually happens, okay, with me whenever I'm playing money clearings. So any pending amount, any pending money that was, pending or, was not paid on time, I'll just start receiving all the money on that day.
Okay. You
Okay.
mean somebody
Or,
who's not paid for the
yes,
service? Yeah.
yes, someone was not paid for months and months, and suddenly they will pay me on that day.
Awesome.
Okay. Or I'll receive some money from somewhere. Like, my mother-in-law will give me some money, or my husband will give me, "Oh, why don't you have this money?" And out of
Um,
nowhere.
okay.
Okay. So that's a sign. Or let's say, even like others, my clients and my students and people with whom I work, they've shared so many stories. After listening to money clearings, suddenly, you know, um, I received money from a person with whom I have so much problem. I don't think they would have given me money ever, but they've just given me money out of nowhere. Okay,
Yeah.
so or else you receive 10 rupees or 20 rupees also out of nowhere, which is also a
Mm.
sign. You may think, oh, what is 10 rupees? But it's also a sign. Like one of my clients did share this that she was just so she was listening to money clearings and she
Um,
was in a rickshaw and she was just sitting there and a beggar just came and gave her 10 rupee ka coin and this beggar said, this is ashirwad for you, you take it.
okay.
And it was like out of nowhere this happened to her. And
Yeah.
she said, I think it is a sign that I'm going to receive.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. It's such a nice story. So, there are so many stories, there are so many examples. I would
Yeah.
suggest listen to it, experiment with it, and reap the benefits and share it with us. Share
Yeah.
your feedback with us.
Yeah. I want to say this. Um, it's happened to me also. So this when we were creating this clearing loop video, the product that we have put it for download. So around that time, um, what happened was my husband and I we went out for breakfast. I said, let's walk. It's just like 10-15 minutes away from our house. I said, let's walk. So while walking, we took a smaller path and then he saw 100 rupee note. And then he said, Jen, I see 100 rupee note. Both of us didn't react like, can we pick it? Is it okay? Is it not okay? Then after taking few steps, then we looked at each other and like, should we take it? Then I said, yeah, why not? Then I turned behind and there was an old man who was walking towards that path. I said, no need. What if it belongs to him? No need. Let's not do it. Then he was also like, no, no, no. Then we went, and that path, so many came to the restaurant from using that path. We had a slow, nice breakfast. We sat there for a long time. And then when we are returning, that 100 rupee is still there. I told him, this is meant for us only. Let's just pick this time. And
Yeah.
I just picked it, and on our way, we just bought some ice creams and took it home.
And that's still abundance, right? It
Yeah,
is something good.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it happens, it works. So just listen, people who want to create cash, go and download. And right now we have kept it only at 99 rupees. So yeah, just download.
Yes.
Okay, Manisha, thank you so much. Is there anything else that we should know about money? Else we can move to the next topic later on.
Money. Yeah, I think you can create whatever you desire. You can create as much money as you want. And if you really wanted it, you would create it.
Yeah,
If you really wanted it, you would create it.
yeah,
And if you're not, then maybe you don't want it. Or maybe
yeah,
you don't want it enough.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So we always interpret that I don't have it because it is not easy. It's not that you don't have it because deep down you really don't crave for it.
Yeah, yeah. If you really wanted it, you would already have it. Whatever you have right now, you wanted it, and that's why you have it.
Okay.
Whatever I have right now, I really wanted it, and that's why I have it.
Yeah.
And I don't struggle for it. I just work towards it. If I really want
Exactly.
to, yeah, if I really want to have Chinese food,
Mm.
let's say I want to cook the Chinese food and I want to have it, I'll just go in the kitchen, no matter what's going on in my life, I'll cook it, I'll have it because I
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
Not wait for it and say, oh, मुझे तो Chinese food नहीं मिल रहा है.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah. And if anybody has any questions, please, please, please ask us so that it gets cleared and you open that space, that resistance that you have towards whatever you. Thanks, Manisha.